Okay, this is the American College of Surgeon International Scholarship for Surgical Education. So let's see what it entails. It said the American College of Surgeon Division of Education and International Relations Committee announced two international scholarships focused on surgical education. These awards, in the amount of $10,000 each, provide young faculty members from countries other than the United States with the opportunity to participate in a variety of educational opportunities for faculty developments and enhancement that will result in acquisition of new knowledge and skills in surgical education and training. This knowledge and these skills will be useful in providing surgical education and training at the scholar home institution and country. The two scholars will participate in the American College of Surgeon Clinical Congress, including the course Surgical Education, Principles and Practice, and other plenary sessions and courses that addresses surgical education and training across continuum of professional development. Following the clinical congress, the scholar will visit appropriate level ACS accredited educational institutes or similarly recognized established centers with a plan of study and interaction tailored to their particular education-based focus. So, what is this scholarship is trying to say is that this is a funding opportunity for students, for surgical students who are still in practice, for them to get $10,000 each to cover their surgical education. Now, these students must be outside of the United States and are not citizens of United States or Canadian citizens. Yes, take a look at the basic requirements. Its applicants must be graduates of schools of medicine who have completed their surgical training. 2. Applicants must be fully trained surgeon with a minimum of 5 years experience after completion of his certification as a surgeon or equivalent, no more than 20 years of experience. 3. Applicants must submit their applications from their intended permanent location. Applications will be accepted for processing only when the applicants have been in surgical practice, teaching, or research for a minimum of 1 year at their intended permanent location following completion of all formal training, including fellowship and scholarships. 4. Applicants must show evidence of commitment to high quality surgery, surgical teaching, and improve access to surgical care in their community. 5. Awardees of past ACS international scholarships are not eligible, meaning that if you have earlier received the ACS international scholarship, you cannot apply for it a second time. 6. Applicants must submit all required fees. The applications and accompanying materials must be submitted in English. 7. Preference will be given to applicants who have not already experienced training or surgical fellowships in the US or Canada. 8. Applicants must submit independently prepared letters of recommendation from 3 of their colleges. One letter must be from their chair of their department in which they hold a clinical or academic appointment, or from a fellow of the American College of Surgeons residing in their country. The chair or the fellow's letter is to directly address the applicant's commitment to high quality surgery, surgical teaching, and improving access to surgical care locally. Letters of recommendation should be submitted by the persons making the recommendations. The insurged award must be used in the year for which they are designated. They cannot be postponed. 11. Awardees are expected to provide a written report upon their return home, specifically focused on the value of the visit to the awardee and the potential beneficial effects to patients in their home country. Meaning that at the end of the completion of this program, when this individual has completed the duration of study in the United States, he is to return home, and before returning home, he is to write a report of how the knowledge he has gained, the experience he has gotten, how it will affect him or her in his practice in his home country on return. Then the last item, which is the 12th item, say unsuccessful applicants may reapply only twice and only by completing and submitting a new application together with new supporting documentation. Then the deadline for this application is February 1, 2023. So in order to qualify for consideration by the selection committee, all of the requirements must be fulfilled. All applicants and all supporting documentation must be received by the international administration as administrator no later than February 1, 2023 for attendance at Clinical Congress 2023. So here's a link to the required BioSketch template. And here is a link to the application website, or the application link, a link for you to put in your application. So a link to all of this will be in the description of this video, so you don't need to worry about that. So that's all here. The deadline once again is February 1st, 2023. Put in your application early enough. Subscribe to this channel to get more funding opportunities and scholarship tips. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. I'm Moses Obarisi, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.